What's up, everybody? My name is Matt, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about how Robinhood completely missed Shiba Inu. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let's get right into it, folks. So, if you guys haven't already seen what's been going on here on the day for SHIB, essentially what we're looking at here is the sort of tail end of what we thought was a possible sort of bullish movement here, what unfortunately has turned into what is perhaps a more lackluster consolidation. Now, it is still possible that this will just consolidate and perhaps we're in a slight dip right now, and if we break out of this, it could just be a standard deviation for consolidation, but I definitely wouldn't particularly worry too much about what we're working with right now. So we'll get more into that later in the video. But the question is, Robinhood. How has Robinhood managed to completely drop the ball on Shiba Inu? Because when we look at this, guys, what we're recently seeing here is that we are hitting more holders every single day. And this isn't just like an exception. This is literally every day. And more holders really does have a factor here, because the more people that are actually holding on to this, the better off we are in terms of wallet creation, because there are more people creating wallets, more people creating accounts, places, and that's not even taking into account the amount of exchanges and whatnot that do not give people their own wallets, rather have their own wallets where things are more centralized. So again, when it comes down to it, there is still an overwhelming amount of people who are not on this list, yet very well should be and could be in the near future. So when it comes down to it, this is an incredible loss for Robinhood, and I've talked about this in previous videos, but really, folks, when you take a look at their business model, because I was curious, really, how do they make money? And when you look at their business model, you guys can see they really make money through indirect kind of ways, like from market makers and frequency trading firms who pay for the order flow. Some other stuff, they earn revenue from interest on securities and loans. Also, other services like Robinhood Gold, which gives users features to professional research and margin trading. Now, this feature, I'd imagine a lot of SHIB people would be interested in, because if you guys have been watching some of my YouTube live streams, and if you guys don't, you should. They're a lot of fun. What you guys might not realize is that there are a lot of people out there who legitimately do want to learn more about, charting, how to read charts, including myself. I'm always trying to learn more about those kinds of things. So I definitely think Robinhood's Gold service could have sold a ton among Shiba Inu holders who had recently just downloaded Robinhood. Speaking of downloading things, if you guys want to download Webull, tap on the link down below in the description, folks. It is so easy to do. You guys can get started over there, trading stocks, crypto, all that good stuff. And if you guys use my link, you guys can get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. So if you guys like me, you want to support the channel, I also appreciate that as well. Tap on the link down below in the description. But when it comes down to it, guys, I think a Robinhood listing would have a massive impact on a price surge. And again, this is something I was warning about in my live stream yesterday. I think a Robinhood listing would cause an imminent, an incredible surge, a double right away, and then it would unfortunately come crashing down to a higher level than we were, but it would still be a crash that would be scary. So I think the idea here is to try to buy in at as reasonable of a price as possible, dollar cost averaging in the best fashion we can. So when you want a dollar cost average, the goal here is to buy in, at a cheaper price possible to get as much Shiba Inu for your buck. So if you're someone out there who thinks that the Robinhood listing would be like amazing, like a huge surge, which again is very possible, if that's something you are considering, maybe snagging some SHIB now would be a better idea. And I'm not a financial advisor, just my personal opinion. Maybe it would be a better idea to snag some now, so you don't have to worry about being caught up in the hype with Robinhood. You can just sell some profits at the top, make your money back, and cool off and wait a little bit. That's what I would do if that was me in that situation. When it comes down to it, guys, what we were working with here really has been kind of a funky wedge. It's a little bit of a symmetrical wedge in the sense that you guys can see here, and I do see that being quite possible. But then again, also, it kind of gives off the idea of an ascending wedge. But either way, this is looking bullish. It's just the fact that we are kind of at a weirdly inconsistent period of consolidation, because what this is really supposed to do when it comes down to it is it's supposed to consolidate kind of like this, sit between like 7.4, 7.5 and continue in these horizontal boundaries. That's what this is supposed to do, and right now it looks as if that has deviated downwards, which is a bit of a problem. It's not necessarily fatal or anything. It's just a bit of a problem. So definitely, keeping track of this and noting the fact that it is not necessarily a perfect set of wedges is definitely helpful. When we take a look, of course, at the Fibonacci retracement, you guys can see this is going to track, of course, the bottom and the top of the most recent run. So it's starting from the bottom here at all the way down to 57 here on the 28th and all the way up to 77 here on the 30th, which is today. So essentially what it is doing is it is telling you guys how much of the progress made from this run is lost. And you guys can see here at multiple instances twice it bounces off of that 78.6% line, which is awesome. So it's using that as a good bounce point, meaning that the 78.6% line could very well be a new line of support. I would actually bet that that is going to be a good line of support. It's around 61. So I've been talking about this in recent videos, but yeah, it really does look like somewhere above, a little bit above 60 is going to be the new line of support. And of course, even as this trends slightly downward right now, it'll be interesting to see whether or not it is able to bounce off of this line, even if we head down to 62 and to head back up. So it is very interesting to see whether or not it is possible for it to bounce off of that line. Again, it was doing a little bit of bouncing off of the 23.6% line, which you guys can see would have brought us to 73. So it did a lot of bouncing on that, but it unfortunately fell through. It is possible it could make a little bit of a recovery, continue to bounce over that before, having some kind of breakout. That is very possible. Again, I definitely do feel like it is possible to see a breakout in the near future. I'm just looking for, the go-ahead, the thing that snaps in my head to see that. When we check the relative strength index, of course, you guys can see we are actually at a little bit of the more oversold side. I mean, it's still normal, but we're a little bit below 50, meaning that, we're a little bit on the people are selling a little too much kind of side. So definitely would be nice to, watch this kind of push itself back up, give us a little bit more of that headroom, let it use that headroom, maybe getting us like 75 or something like that would be very possible here for the near future. When we look at the MACD, you guys can see, of course, it is entering the big red right now, so that is not a good thing. Again, the MACD isn't the know-all, be-all, end-all indicator, but it is entering the red here, of course, but it is lightening up here at the end, so it looks as if it is, sort of evaluating whether or not it is, sort of bouncing off of this line of support, which, it looks like it may with this new candle. It's hard to tell. But essentially what this is showing is that, yes, while it's been, into the red, we may be ready to swoop into the blue again. So that is, the verdict from the MACD. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Check out Webull, folks, at the top of the link in the description. It is so easy to do to get started over there, and I really do like trading stocks and crypto, so if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely check out Webull. I also have a Discord. I'll be putting that in the comments now, guys, so make sure to join up on the Discord. Link will be put in the comments. And with that being said, I want to appreciate you guys for all the love on the channel recently. It's been absolutely amazing. The donations, the love on the live stream, overall amazing stuff. So it means so much to me, guys. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.